What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, and welcome to another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we're here for week number 4 of the BBR. We are back for more Draft League content, and I am so excited for this game. We are facing off against Nexus, and the coach of the Pittsburgh Pichus. Now, Nexus has been in the community for a long time. He's been in Draft League for a good long while, so I'm happy to have him back into the scene. Now we have the new timer, but we have a chance to go 2 wins, 2 losses to redeem our early season woes and really solidify ourselves in a chance to make the playoffs. 2-2 versus 1-3 is a massive difference. So let's go ahead and jump into what we are doing today and why. Looking at my opponent's team, there is an Iron Valiant, which is absolutely disgusting against my roster, especially because it can tear into a fairy type or a fighting, or not a fighting type, a ghost type, which is bad because it gets Shadow Sneak for my potential Terra Ghost Dragon Bolt. There's a Protein Greninja, which is disgusting because it also gets Shadow Sneak, and that can have access to Protein, which is, again, disgusting. Skeledirge is a massive pain in the ass. Thankfully, I have quite a few answers to it, but it still is problematic. Clodsire is annoying, but it's forced to decide between Water Absorb for like Banded Azu or with something like Unaware for like Belly Drum Azu and other Pokemon. There is a Noivern, which is decently fast, it's decently hard. Titan and the Abomasnow core, I don't really expect to be coming too much, maybe Abomasnow, but Titan doesn't have a great matchup because of my Rotom Heat, because of my Corviknight, because of my Garganacl, because of a lot of my Zoomroll even. There's a lot of different things. The Gyarados is high-key a problem with Dragon Dance, so we gotta be aware of that. There is a Tinkaton, which is honestly tough. Not the end of the world though. It is the only real resist to Dragon. Everything else is hit neutrally or, well, is the Iron Valiant, so I feel good about that. But at the end of the day, Pult is just fantastic here, and Tinkaton is the only real answer to that outside of like very niche interactions, unless he's going to be sacking a bunch or maybe going with like Farigiraf, who knows. Either way, Farigiraf is there with Wish and whatever, and Pincurchin is crazy because he has an Iron Valiant which has Quark Drive and pops off in the terrain. But let's go ahead and talk about what we are bringing and why. Starting off with our very first model, we looked and said, you know what's really crazy this matchup? A Zoomroll. A Zoomroll is insane here in this game. Why is that though? Well, we could have gone with something like a Belly Drum set, but we decided to go with Band instead. The reason we have that is so that the Band allows us to just break through basically anything, and I don't expect him to be a Water Absorb set. I think he's going to be Unaware on the Clodsire because of all my setup options that I have access to, including my Pult, including something like my Toxtricity, even my Corviknight to an extent as well. There's a lot of really scary options there. We do have enough speed on the set for a minus speed natured Abomasnow or Farigiraf in case they're running like Sassy or whatever. We do take a Banded or Specs, Jolly or Timid, Poison Jab, or Terra Fairy Moonblast from the Iron Valiant. So basically the strongest special move we can go for or the strongest physical move we can go for, we take that hit with our Azu and we fire back a massive attack with our Banded damage. We also are able to guarantee a 2KO on Spidef Skeledirge with Aqua Jet, which is insane. Ice Spinner is there in case it is Water Absorb on the Clodsire. Next up though is going to be Samus, our Dragapult. This Pokemon's nutty. It's really good here. Look at my opponent's team. Tell me how many resists he has to Ghost. There is a resist in Greninja, which is most of the time going to be changing types, and there's an immunity in Farigiraf. That's it. Terra Blast Ghost, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to pop off like crazy. Dragon Dance is there as a failsafe, a just in case. We're not going to click it often, we're not planning to, but just keep that in mind. I could have gone with a Jolly Nature and had a bit more investment to put in my bulk, but I felt like this was the best play to go Adamant, max attack with the spell attack to just really break as much as we can. Dragon Darts is there. It's a really solid move to have as a backup in case of like random Sash users. It's good against something that might come in and really try and take advantage of the ghost type attacks like the Farigiraf, for example. U-turn is good for that as well for momentum, but I really want to make sure that Terra Blast Ghost was the priority that we're clicking this week, and that's why Spell Tag with Terra Blast is insane, and Clear Body is there for something like the Intimidate on the Gyarados. Next up is going to, I should also probably mention the speed we have on this set here. We have enough speed on the set for the Noivern, and also we just so happen to take a Scarf Noivern's Draco from full, a Modest Draco from full if we are Terra Ghost. That's important. We're going to lead with this Pokemon, so we got to make sure we're able to survive and take a hit and just dish out powerful damage. Next up though is going to be Ridley, our Corviknight. We're running the Wakan Berry this time around, specifically for the Thunder Punch on the, or Thunderbolt rather, on the Iron Valiant. That Pokemon is insane to think about. U-turn for momentum is huge, Roost is important, Defog is really solid because he has a couple of hazard setters, including the Clodsire, including the Greninja, all of which are very scary. And then Iron Head is there for good damage against something like the Iron Valiant. And it's also good just to like flinch things down and be annoying. We are running Max Spidef here to take hits from the Greninja. Gren, if it is Specs with Hydro Pump, there's a roll to 2KO me here, but he's got to hit both times, and that's a big deal. And if he doesn't hit, then we can just roost off the damage, and we're always going to be in a situation where we can just break through. And if it's Specs, then we know we can go into something like our Azumarill, which resists, so keep that in mind. Next up, though, is going to be Brinstar, our Rotom Heat. We're running Choice Scarf this week for 2 reasons. Number 1, so we can potentially trick a Clodsire or a Skeledirge, and number 2, and maybe more importantly, so we can outspeed a +1 Gyarados. That thing is absolutely devastating for my team to deal with. We are running a very offensive set. I don't need to go this offensive, but I think it was just the best case scenario. Trick is there, Overheat is there, Discharge is really good to slow things down, and Volt Switch is, again, there for momentum. If there is no Clodsire, I'm in a fantastic situation with this Pokemon. Then we have not one, but two Assault Vest users, starting off with our Gallade, SAXD Gallade, with the Assault Vest, Psycho Cut, Aqua Cutter, Sacred Sword, and Thunder Punch. Aqua Cutter is there for the Skeledirge, Psycho Cut is there for the Clodsire, in case it is going to be running the Water Absorb. Sacred Sword is there to basically hit everything else, which is insane damage, and we have Thunder Punch there specifically for the Gyarados. If that thing tries to set up on me, I want to make sure I have it in range of like Banded Azu's Jet, and Thunder Punch does that, while Psycho Cut does not, especially if we're at -1. So keep that in mind. We do have a good bit of investment on this Pokemon. We have enough investment in speed so we can outspeed anything creeping Adamant Azu, since his speed tiers are a little bit wonky, and the AV allows us to take multiple hits from Greninja, and we take a Specs Timid Iron Valiance Moonblast or a Terra Fairy non-boosted Moonblast from full. So let's say it's going to be a, I don't know, let's say it's going to be Terra Fairy and it's Booster Energy, and it's Booster Energy for speed. Keep that in mind. We're going to be able to outspeed, not outspeed, but take the hit at least and fire off a big hit with some like Psycho Cut to get the KO on that thing. Next up is going to be Zabezian, our Toxtricity. This Pokemon went crazy last week and hopefully can do it again. Thankfully, with the Assault Vest, we can take basically any hit from the Noivern if it's like Specs or Life Orb even, which is great to think about. Boomburst is insane in this matchup. The only thing that really is going to handle it is going to be the Tinkaton or the Skeledirge. Nothing else really wants to take the hits very well. Overdrive is there to just break through those things. Snarl is a good 50-50 between the Skeledirge and the Clodsire, because one is immune to Boomburst, one's immune to Overdrive, and then Acid Spray is another good 50-50 for those things, because we're able to just figure out exactly what's going to come in and then break down that way. I really like this set here. I think it works really, really well. It's an interesting build, but this set also does have the same speed as the Gallade, which is going to be speed for anything creeping Adamant Azu, and we just want to make sure we're able to take on the different things with this team. I think the special sets on the Iron Valley is a bit more scary than the physical one, but keep that in mind. We have to make sure we can break through really well, and that's what the Gallade and the Toxtricity are here for. We do take less than 20% from Torch Song from the Skeledirge, which is awesome, and we do take 2 Specs Iron Valiant Terra Fairy Moonblast as well, which is insane. So that's our team for this week's video. Hopefully this battle goes well. If it does, I would love to see it. Make sure to comment down Salad Down in the comments below if you have watched this far into the video, and I will know that you're one of the real MVPs who watches the team builders. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's do it. It is time to battle. All right, everyone, we're back. This is not at all the team that I expected. I'm really wishing I had Flamethrower now on my Dragapult, but hey, it is what it is. There is the Greninja and the Iron Valiant, which are the 2 biggest threats. There is the Abomasnow, which gets a hail boost or a defense boost in the snow. There is a Titan, which could be a little terrifying depending on the set. Clodsire is here as the only rocker, it looks like. Yeah, and there is, of course, spikes on the Greninja. Okay, so looking at this team, is there anything I'm like kind of happy didn't show up? I'm kind of happy there's no Skeledirge. Tinkaton not being here is nice. Obviously, same thing with the Gyarados. It kind of means I can just trick pretty easily the Noivern, or the Clodsire rather, with my Rotom, which is good news. But I'm leading off with Samus again. This is just a super solid lead on my end, I think, against basically everything. Right? Yeah, it definitely is. So we're going to do that as our lead, and we're going to hit done. And we're going to hope and pray this goes well. I'm going to make sure that Greninja's like banded Shadow Sneak or something doesn't absolutely mess me up. Let's say Adamant, Sneak. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, let's see what next is going to lead off with. Good luck, have fun to him, and also, shout out to Razor for setting up the competition for us this week. Appreciate it. We just had some difficulty, and he was able to come through. All right, good luck, have fun, Nexus. What is the lead going to be? If it is Noivern, I am terastallizing. I kind of have to. And the lead is going to be Aibo, which is the Greninja. All right. So Greninja against my Dragapult here. I can just, like, Terra and U-turn. I can just raw U-turn anyways. And I think I just want a U-turn here because, I mean, this does get Ice Punch, doesn't it? Right? It's Ice Beam as well. Let's just make sure here that like Scarf Ice Beam, if it is modest, has a roll to KO me. Oh, I have to freaking Terra here. Okay, we're gonna Terra and we're gonna click our U-turn right now, since darts will never KO, so we're gonna go for the U-turn. Terra and U-turn is the best play here. Kind of wishing I was the Expert Belt, because E-Belt would have a chance to KO no investment. And there's a chance he'd have very little investment against my team. Okay, are we going to get the U-turn off against this Pokemon? We do. Oh, he does. He's Scarf. Okay, great. So he's Scarf. Good to know. Scarf Gren. That did what? That's 369 it brought us down to. So 62, 69. We took 16% from that. From U-turn. That tells me it's definitely not Adamant. It can't be. So it's Jolly. So it's Scarf. Scarf Gren. Cool. Here comes the Clodsire. Is this Helmet? It's not Helmet. Okay, I can go into Gallade here, which can definitely threaten this thing out. And I think that's kind of what I have to do here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Gallade here. I know there's a potential that Greninja can come in. I know there's a chance that Gren can come in, which would be terrifying. Do I just go for Aqua Cutter against this? Like, he's gonna swap out. He's gonna swap out. There's no way he stays in. His answer is gonna be the Greninja. I mean, let's take a look at this. Gallade against Clodsire. If it's fully defensive, Cycle Cut just annihilates this thing. Actually, no, it's Spit F. But Fizz Def, 77 to 92. He doesn't know if I'm boosting. I'm going for Sacred Sword here. Damn it, man. That's still big damage, but still. Toxic. All right. I mean, sure. Sure. Question is, what comes in now? Does Gren come back in? I don't think it does. I'll go for my Cycle Cut now. There's no other resist. Maybe you think some Scarf? Okay, so we got the KO on this now. Great. Unfortunately, we caught Toxic in like the trade-off, but it's not the end of the world. I guess that was kind of his way of stopping me from just setting up and sweeping. But my god, if I just... Let's be honest. If I just clicked Agility there, did he just lose? Possibly. Possibly. Either way, now this is good for Rotom because we can just Volt Switch around freely. We can also trick something like this to Titan as well. In this case. Yeah. I'm not mad at this. We don't even have to... Honestly, we can just Volt Switch around on everything and then overheat when the time comes. This Titan could be Thick Fat. It's probably going to be Slush Rush, though. There's Thorfinn, which is the Iron Valiant. Okay. So it's not Booster Energy. That's great to know. If this is special... I just fire off a Cycle Cut, don't I? I'm just going to Cycle Cut. We're going to see the Terra here. It's going to be Terra Fairy, I imagine. Terra Fairy it is. Okay. Iron Valiant. Choice Specs. Terra Fairy. Moonblast. Destroys my Gallade, right? Swords Dance. Oh, shit. Thank God I stayed in. Thank God I attacked this thing. Oh my god. This is going to do insane. This will do... Yeah, 68% is nice. That's nice. We do have our Wakan Berry for the Thunder Punch. I do also outspeed. Oh, Pult has, I have to worry about with Pult. Because there's Shadow Sneak potential. Okay. Let's take a look. Dragapult against +2. Sneak. 69 to 81. It's not great. Not great, I'm not going to lie. That's if it's non-boosting. Do I want to let this go? Because this comes in against a Titan and a Abomasnow and clicks buttons. It really does. What would I sack off, though? Corviknight's kind of important still. Rotom's nice. It probably goes for like Spirit Break or something. If that's the case, does Rotom KO with Discharge? Rotom Heat, -1. 39 to 46. I can go Rotom here, keep this thing around. I think I might have clicked that by accident. Or I just stayed in. Either way. Oh, it went Drain Punch, so it's a good thing I actually stayed in. Yikes. That's a problem. Drain Punch is a problem. That is a problem. Because now it's got some... It's a Life Orb. Ooh. Okay, we definitely don't take that hit that we want to now. Okay. Azu. Does... 44 to 53 to this. I can go Brinstar, which does 59 to 69. I'm going Brinstar. Nothing on the team wants to be paralyzed. Nothing at all. So we're going to fire off this discharge to 59%. So let's just fire it off, right? Is there any reason for me to go for anything else other than discharge? No, let's just discharge here. Swaps out. So he gives up the Swords Dance boost. And goes into the Noivern. Okay, I'm cool with that. He finds out I'm Scarf, which kind of sucks a bit, but it's not the end of the world. Can fire off a nice discharge. That's some good damage there. We have the para, no para here. I can go for it again. I think I'm going to go for it a second time here. If it Dracos me, do I die? Well, first of all, let me see if that calc makes any sense for me. Noivern against Rotom, 43 to 51. That makes sense. Draco does 65 min to 76. Draco could 2 KO me, but I always have access to Azu in the back. I'm going to go for another discharge. Swaps out. Okay, just a hard swap. Into what? Babushka. Abomasnow? There's the Abomasnow. So he knows that he's going to be able to, no matter what, come in, be fine. This is a resisted hit. Do we get a para here on this? 30%. No para. We can go into Ridley here. Ridley should be nice. Ridley should be nice. You can see Leaf Seed maybe? Aurora Veil. That's fine. I can go for a Defog right now against this if I really feel threatened. So I think I will. Just goes for Blizzard. I'm actually okay with him outspeeding me. I prefer that, to be honest. We get rid of the Veil, which is nice for us. I can now... That's also 2 Blizzards. I should keep that in mind. Let me go for a... Do I fire off an Iron Head here? That did about 150. This has a roll to 2 KO me here, actually. So I'm going to go for a Roost in case it goes for another Blizzard. Aurora Veils. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. Okay. I just can't risk him hitting the Blizzards because he's going to hit the Blizzards and he's going to 2 KO me. Let's go for another Defog. Get rid of them again. Blizzards again. That's fine. Yeah, it's big damage. There's a Defog once more. I don't want to deal with Veil in the slightest. Aurora Veil's gone. How many more turns of Hail? Okay, so we know for a fact that this is going to be the Slush Rush variant. I'm going to go ahead and click my U-turn here, I think, right? Or do I just Iron Head this and weaken it? I'll go for a U-turn. Aurora Veil again is okay with me. It sucks, obviously it's not the best. But, I mean, what are you going to do? So we're going to U-turn. That did nothing. Wow, that did jack shit. Oh my god. Okay, I can go into Toxtricity. Does Toxtricity KO an Abomasnow from here? Toxtricity. Boom versus Veil up, so I don't think it's going to be able to get the job done. Where's Aurora Veil? Yeah, we definitely don't do it. I can Volt Switch back out into Ridley, but that doesn't help me at all. I can go Rotom. I think Rotom's the play. Has to be. Because I have Overheat. He may be trying to set up. If he just goes for another Blizzard, what is my switch in? Is it Azu? How many more turns left of this? 2. I'll go for a Volt Switch. Swaps out. That's amazing. That's so good for us. What comes in now? Noivern comes in. Okay. That's fine. I still don't know what item it is. Totally fine, though. We crit and get the KO anyways. That crit sucks. That crit really sucks. Okay. What do I want to go into now? What do I want to have forced in? I can go into Pult, which forces in Titan, I'd say. I can go Ridley, which I think is the safest play. I'll go Ridley. Kind of covers the most bases here. Babushka comes back in. Okay. So I can Roost up now, which is the play. So I'm going to Roost here. If he goes for Blizzard, he goes for Blizzard. If he goes for Leaf Seed, fine. My play here is to get rid of the screens again by clicking Defog once I'm getting rid of the, or healthy enough again to take 2 Blizzards. Because we took what? 1, 32 from that? No, 136 from that. Blizzard comes out again. We roost up. Good, so that's now 6 blizzards. He should have lost 6 blizzards. He has 1 more in the tank. Snow stops. Let's go for a defog. Ah, that was a stupid play. There's like 2 turns left to defog. Or of screens. Swaps out into what? Gren? Ibo, that's Gren. Okay, so Gren could have switcheroo. I'm going to go for a U-turn here in case it does. And then I have a Scarf Corv, which, I mean, so be it. That's kind of how it's going to be. So we're going to go for the U-turn here. U-turns. Fine with me. Fine with me. Okay. What are we going to go into now? Probably the Abomasnow again, I'd say. Probably the Abomasnow. Yeah, so 8 more turns of Hail. How much HP is this going to be at? 40%. This could have Ice Shard. I don't want to risk taking damage on Pult. I probably go into Zebezian here. Does Zebezian outspeed this all the time? I mean, the fact that it outsped Corviknight has to have some investment. If it's max speed, modest, we take the hits. We outspeed, I mean. Corviknight for modest. I mean, it looks like it's been doing modest damage. Yeah, it's definitely doing at least modest damage, so I can always outspeed with Zebezian. We go into this, we Boom Burst. This is a Titan. I know it's a problem. I get it, but I have a... At least I have my Corviknight. Boom Burst comes out. She got the KO on this. Very nice. Another kill for Toxtricity. So there's going to be 6 turns left of Hail now. And Titan can come in. Titan gets Earthquake. I know it does. It also gets Belly Drum. If it Belly Drums, do I lose? If it Belly Drums, do I lose? I have Rotom. Rotom Heat against the Titan in the snow. In the snow, Overheat does 61 to 72, so it's a roll. That's against no HP. It could have HP investment. Also, in the snow, Adamant outspeeds me. I really don't want to have to play Boom Burst here, but I think I have to play Boom Burst here. He just Earthquakes. Damn it. That sucks. I couldn't risk it. I couldn't risk him setting up a Belly Drum against me. If he did, I lost. That's why. If he just raw Belly Drummed, I lost. I can go into Ridley now. It's a Titan, a Greninja, and a Valiant. Okay. What is the Titan going to do to me? Like, I can Iron Head this. We know it's not... it could be Adamant. Ice Cold Crash does 33 to 39 to me. I mean, this could still be Bandit. How many more turns of Snow? 2 or 5. A lot still. Let's go for our Iron Head. Fuck, his Belly Drum. Oh, this is terrifying. At least he didn't proc his Citrus Berry. Interesting. Some decent damage there. Citrus? Yeah, there's the Citrus. This Pokemon is going to be insane. I will have a hard time being this Pokemon. Okay. Does it get like Rock Slide? Alright, let's go physical. Let's try this. Physical. Body Press. Double Edge. Earthquake. Heavy Slam. Play Rough. Superpower. Four more turns. 4 more turns. Can I somehow get this done? 4 more turns. How much is +6 doing to me? It's going to Oko, isn't it? Yeah, 155. How much does Rotom take? Rotom dies. I have to play off a miss, I feel like. I don't want to let this go. But I have to play off a miss, I think. How much does Azu take? Earthquake KOs. Jet does 15 to 18. That's not right. Jet does 10 to 12. That's... No, it's another Veil. Whoops. Well, ran out of time. I'm mismanaging my time really poorly here. Really poorly. Probably the right decision to sack that, though, because there's a Rotom. I'm going to Azu here, because Azu takes the Crash. And I'm going to double into Brinstar, I think. Is it the play? Because we do 21 to 25%. No, hey, we don't even do enough. We don't even do enough still. Check summary. That's not what I want to do. Let's go Brinstar. Hopefully Earthquake comes out. Okay. Nice. There's the Earthquake. I can double back into Azu here. Kind of have to double back to Azu. Okay, here's Meridia. Liquidation, yep. You can go for another one freely. This is the last turn, right? This is the last turn. Am I just jetting? I think I am. Doesn't even KO. Okay. He hasn't revealed Crash, which makes me suspicious, so I'm going to go into Rotom here. God damn, man. Go Brinstar. God damn. I literally had nothing I could have done against this team. Like, not this team, against this specific Titan here. This Titan just messed me up. Let's Volt Switch here. Okay, there's the Ice Shard. Okay. Oh my god! That is so much damage. Oh god. Yeah, that sucks, because I was thinking like, okay, I was just trying to calculate literally right now. I'm looking like, how much does Gren's attacks do to me? There's the Valiant. So it's going to try and click Sneak, I guess. Iron Valiant. I know it's Life Orb. I think it's done. I think this is game. Life Orb. Sneak. To Pult. 53%. Let's hit the Terra Blast. There's the Sneak. This Scarf Gren. Humongous. I'm having Ice Shard, specifically over Icicle Crash. Humongous. Wow. That sucks. I don't think I played this well at all, and it's costing me. It may cost me a spot of playoffs now, too. Crazy. Overheat does not KO even. Let's fire off the darts. Surf. It's Surf as well. Shoot. He played this game well. He prepped well. The Abomasnow having the snow rock, that was huge. And I think honestly I misplayed by clicking defog that turn there with Overnight. Wow, I have not been playing this league well at all. I have not been playing this league well at all. Maybe if I don't get the damage on the Iron Valiant, I have a better chance, but this is cooked. Let's discharge here. He's all gonna kill me. Gren with Surf definitely gets the job done. That's it. A 1-0 loss. Oh, come on, my heart, man. That's rough. I played this game so terribly. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. It is what it is. We got a few more weeks left in the season. I think we can go at the best 4-3. So there's, I think, 7 weeks in the season here. That's rough. That's rough. Well, I want to give a huge thank you as well to our channel members. So thank you to our level 1 star, Liv, Eric, and Zeke. Our level 2 is Tone, and our level 3 is Sully. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys all next time.